What's good, YouTubers? I'm back with another video just that quick. I got an inbox on some advice on how do you make a relationship stronger when it's rocky. Well, from personal experience, I honestly say it's 50-50. Like, if you're putting in some work, someone else needs to be putting in some work. It should not be all you all the time, because then we have a problem. But I feel like that goes for anyone, because at this point in time, it's like people want so much. They want, and then you give, and they don't give you back. And then that's where the issue comes in. And it's whether, you know, there's third parties involved, whether, you know, people just don't want to commit, people are scared, people are funny. It could be a whole list of shit as to why people make relationships rocky. But then again, if you're not seeing eye to eye with somebody, then communication is definitely key. If you don't have communication, you have nothing. And I say that by strong meaning, because a lot of people feel shit is supposed to work and there's no communication involved, and particularly that's not how it goes down. So I'm gonna stop walking here. So I honestly feel like if your relationship's rocky, just try to talk about the shit. Like, try to communicate, try to see what's going on. Like, don't let the other partner be mad or upset, especially if you're the cause of that shit. Like, honestly, you need to just talk about the shit. You need to get the shit out in the open. So I just got a text message. You need to get the shit out in the open, you know, and just let people know what's up. You know, let them know how you feel. Now, it's different if you're letting this person know how you feel back to back to back to back over and over again, and they're still doing the same shit. Because then it's like, either they're not listening, they're choosing not to listen, or, you know, something else is going on. Personally, I don't know the context of this relationship because I just got the inbox to do the video, but what I do know is communication, period, hands down. That's anything that can fix a relationship. I know a lot of relationships that have ended, including a relationship I was in for about 8-9 months, and it's like been on and off and stuff like that or whatnot. And we're not speaking now because of lack of communication, and that's the problem, because it was lack of communication on his part. So, you know, I try to just help people out and try to just say that communication is definitely key, because I'm one that loves communication in a relationship. I cannot know how you're feeling if you're not telling me how you feel, if you're not expressing that, if you're not verbalizing that, if you're not letting me know. Like, I can't read minds. We're not from Mars. Like, we can't know the future. We can't predict anything if we don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like communication has solved a lot of problems in relationships, period, because that's all it is, really. It's just communication. You know what I mean? Also, it's dedication. It's reliability. You have to rely on this person. If you have to trust this person. If you feel like you can't trust this person, then there's an issue. Then that's something that you guys can just sit down and reevaluate together, because sometimes you might not even really need to be together if there's nothing like that involved. If there's no trust, there's no relationship. If there's no communication, there's no trust. So at the end of the day, it's like, what do you really have left? You know? You have each other. You guys are the only ones that are going to be the best interest for each other. You get what I'm saying? But it really also depends. You know, if you feel like this person is worth it, everyone's going to give you problems. Everyone's going to give you issues. Everyone's going to give you complications that you encounter in life, whether that's family, whether that's friends, whether that's strangers, whoever. Everyone is going to give you a complication. But the situation that you need to realize and verbally, truly understand is that you have to find out who's worth that. And then when you find out who's worth all that headache, then you can put yourself in a position where you're like, okay, something needs to change. If you don't feel like that's going to last, if it's just a sucky-ass relationship, to hell with that. But if you feel like it's worth fighting for, it's worth, you know, holding this person down, it's worth going through, you know, the turmoil and the whatever, then do that. Because at the end of the day, y'all are going to rise to the top and you're going to have haters all day long. You have haters when you're doing something wrong. You have haters when you're doing something right. You have haters that want your nigga. You have bitches that be in your nigga's face or your female's face or whoever, trying to reap what you sow, try to reap what you created with that person, and you can't let that happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically all I really have to say on that topic, you know, and I'm gonna just narrow it down to this. If you feel like it's worth saving, then save it. If you feel like you need space from that person to reevaluate, I'm sorry because I'm outside all the trucks and shit. But if you feel like you need to reevaluate the situation, then come back to it, by all means do that. But what I will say is if you truly, truly love somebody, you never let them walk away. You fight for that relationship because you will regret it in the end if you let that good person walk away. So that's my message on that. Again, if you have any questions or concerns or relationship advice, you want to hit that like button down below. Subscribe to my channel so every time I upload a video, you can get these messages. Inspirational messages, motivational messages, however you want to receive that message. And like I said, a lot of these messages will not really go with everyone's situation, but it goes with somebody's situation, and all that matters. So yeah, add me on Facebook, add me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat. All that information will be down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.